Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and fellow guests present here. Welcome to the meeting number 37th of Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club. I am Maanvi Kumar, your sergeant at arms for the day. I am sure you all are as excited as I am for the meeting today. The meeting will be blocked for 2 hours and you are expected to stay for the entire duration. Before we move on for the meeting, I'll highlight few ground rules. Your video should be on and audio should be off. Your audio should only be on when you are need to speak or asked to speak. Regarding the topics of sex, religion, and politics, even though Toastmasters International does not put any restriction on these topics, but we at Gabby's Online Toastmasters Club request all the speakers and role takers to be mindful and responsible and abstain from expressing any controversial views on these sensitive topics. I also urge you to be cognizant of the fact that we as a club practice diversity and inclusion both in letter and in spirit, hence ensuring there are no sexist, racist, or any such undertone that create hostility and discomfort among the members or the guests. Now, I would like to hand over the stage to the presiding officer of the meeting. And today's presiding officer is joining us from Sri Lanka, is a fellow chartered accountant. She has an MBA from a university in Sri Lanka, and she's excited to learn new things, getting to know new people and traveling new places. She is none other than the Vice President Education of Gabby's Online Toastmasters Club. Can we give a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Sudharma? Toastmaster Sudharma, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Maanvi. Shall we have a good round of applause to Toastmaster Maanvi, our sergeant at arms for today's meeting? I hereby call our meeting number 37th of Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club in order. For the benefit of guests, today we don't have any guests for the moment, and I would like to welcome all the visiting Toastmasters and Toastmasters to the meeting today. I have one announcement from our side, from Gabbys Toastmasters Club. We have our club contest 9th March and 16th March, both days. For 9th March, I can tell Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club, Gabbys International Toastmasters Club will have contest for international speech contest. Our contestant will be our area director, Toastmaster Priyamvada, and contest masters will be distinguished Toastmaster Nancy Goel and Toastmaster Smruti. And I would like to tell, for the benefit of our own Toastmasters, Toastmaster International has 100 years legacy, and it was started 1924. This is the 100th year of Toastmaster International. It has over 150 countries and thousands of members, and it will improve your public speaking, communication skills, and network skills. And it will hone your leadership skills also. Shall we move on to our today's meeting theme, Empowering Women, by our Toastmaster Atul Chandra. And before going to hand over Toastmaster Atul, can I know, anyone of you know who is the first Prime Minister, female Prime Minister of the world? Anyone of you know? No one? Toastmaster Smruti, do you know something about first female Prime Minister? No. She is from
She's from Sri Lanka. She is from Sri Lanka. I forgot her name, sorry.
Srivastava Bandanayaka, Madam Srivastava Bandanayaka, 1960s. I searched from internet, 1960s. She is from Sri Lanka. She is the first Prime Minister, women Prime Minister. Shall we call our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Atul? He is a retired teacher and he has MSc in psychology and he has a special education diploma also. He is very interested in learning and training also. Toastmaster Atul, please make us going through the journey of empowering women in today's meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Atul.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. Good evening to all the fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. Today, the theme of the meeting is about the strongest among the human beings on earth. 48% of the total population recording their presence in all sphere of life successfully and marching shoulder to shoulder, contributing their might in the development of the society worldwide called women. The role model for confidence, independence, emphatic, forgiver, patient, compassionate, good listener, and honest, intelligent, always positive, and have ray of hope for many, humorous, supportive, caring, and kind, optimistic, and passionate are some of the very unique bundle of characteristics she possesses. She molds herself successfully in multiple changing roles in life as daughter, sister, homemaker, mother, organizer, administrator, economist, recreator, discipliner, teacher, caregiver, entrepreneur, and queen of every home, meeting all the challenges silently with great smile and are called women. Dear Toastmasters and distinguished guests, recognizing the contribution of the women in the society, the United Nations has declared 8th of March every year to be celebrated as International Day for Women. And the theme of this year's International Day for Women is Invest in Women, Accelerate Progress, which highlights the importance of gender equality, women and girl empowerment, and their right to healthier living. We will have a lot of talk in this area, but before that, as today's, I would like to introduce today's general evaluator, who is Toastmaster Karthik Venugopal. Karthik Venugopal is working as a full stack developer in Travelopia and is a tech trainer, history and movie bluff. He loves storytelling and listening music. He always tries to be the best version of himself. I invite our general evaluator, Toastmaster Karthik Venugopal. Karthik Venugopal, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Atul, for that lovely introduction. So I'm the general evaluator for today, Toastmasters and guests, and the purpose of the general evaluator is to evaluate everything that takes place throughout the meeting. And during the meeting, I'll take notes on everything that happens and doesn't happen. And also, I'll be evaluating each role taker, and I'll provide my general evaluation report at the end of meeting. So for me to help with this, I have a team, and that team is TAGL team, timer, counter, grammarian, and listener. So long, let me call upon the timer for today. And for the timer for today is Toastmaster Maanvi. So Toastmaster Maanvi, I hand over the stage to you to explain, to describe the timer.
Thank you so much, Journal Evaluator. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. I am the timer of the meeting today, and I'll be helping you out with the timing part. And we all know it is the most crucial part in Toastmasters and in everyone's life as well. So, for the prepared speeches, the time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. Green card will be shown at 5 minutes, the yellow card will be shown at 6 minutes, and the red card will be shown at 7 minutes. We have 30 seconds grace period on either sides for the prepared speeches. For the table topics, it is 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I'll show the green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I'll show the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I'll show the red card. Please note, in table topics, we only have 30 seconds grace period on the above side. That means you can speak till 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Coming to the evaluations, the evaluators will get 2 to 3 minutes. The green card will be shown at 2 minutes. At 2 minutes 30 seconds, yellow card will be shown, and the red card will be shown at 3 minutes. I'll present my report whenever the general evaluator calls upon. And for the evaluators, we have the 30 seconds grace period on either sides. That was all from the timer today. General evaluator, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Maanvi, for that crisp and clear description of the timer role. Now let's move on to the other TAGL team, that is the accounter. So the accounter for today's meeting is Toastmaster Raja Balaji. So Toastmaster Raja Balaji is a network engineer by profession, Toastmaster by passion, loves to travel to new places and connect with new people. Introvert and he says he is an introvert trying to be an ambivert. And his quote is just do it. So Toastmaster Raja Balaji, just do it with our over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Very good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. The purpose of the encounter is to listen and make note of unnecessary words and sounds used by all speakers and role players of today's meeting. This report would focus on 5 major areas. Filler words such as or inappropriate interjunctions, for instance, unwell, but, so, you know. The use of crutch words similar to basically, actually, this means, etc. Repetitive words or phrases in the form of I, this means, unintentional long or short pauses made by the speakers. I will present the rest of my report when called upon by the general evaluator during the general evaluation session. Over to you, general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raja, for that description of our counter role. Now let us move on to the next TAGL team, that is Grammarian for today. And the Grammarian for today is Toastmaster Priyamvada Sharma. Toastmaster Priyamvada is a 24-year-old diving headfirst into fascinating world of psychology. She's all about connecting with folks. So for her, it's like a fuel for her soul. Over to you, Toastmaster Priyamvada.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good evening, everyone. I am the grammarian for today's meeting, and I'll be noting down the good usages and not so good usages of grammar. The good usages include the innovative way of using grammar, words, and vocabulary. And I'll also be sharing the word of the day. The word of the day is inclusive, which means including everyone, especially allowing and accommodating people who have historically been excluded because of their race, gender, sexuality, or ability. An example of its usage is Prime Minister Narendra Modi's new push for accessibility has galvanized a disability rights movement in a country with a notably poor record on inclusive infrastructure. So I encourage everyone to use the word of the day. I'll be showing my evaluation report at the end. Over to our general evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Priyamvada. Now let's move on to our other TAGL team, listener. The listener for today is Toastmaster Jitender, Rulaniya. So Toastmaster Jitender is a travel enthusiast who is interested in knowing different cultures and their values. Proficient horse rider who believes in a circle of influence, always focusing on things that he can control. He's passionate about running. It's like a meditation for him. Over to you, Toastmaster Jitender.
Thank you, Toastmaster Karthik. So today I'm a listener of the day. Listener seems to be dying art. Modern society is fast-paced, noised with television, web series, and more competing for all our attention. Listening well can help you understand other people's attitude, motivation, which is essential in building cooperative and productive relationship. Active listening is not always easy, but rewards are great. So being a good listener also makes you a better speaker. So today, I'll be listening closely to everything said during the meeting and will draft short questions to test our listening skills at the end of the meeting. So over to you, Toastmaster Karthik. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jitender. So that was all about the TAGL team, which I have, and I'll be coming at the end of the meeting with my general evaluation report. So back to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Someone has rightly said that behind every successful man, there is a woman. But in today's meeting, we have all the Toastmasters, or maximum Toastmasters women. So we can have a little enriching talk on whether there is a man behind your success. I would invite the guest. You have to give your name, and you have to also tell any unique attribute you have and role or contribution of any man in making you successful. And last, some attribute you expect from men around you. So I would like to invite anybody who will be taking this challenge.
Yeah, I would like to speak on it, but can I stay out of the video? I'm sorry.
No, most welcome. Your experiences are more important.
Yes. I'm Neena Guptavich, and I've been listening on these sessions and not really participating. My experience as a woman has been special and has been made extraordinary because of the contribution of the men in my life. As usual, as most Indian homes would perhaps confirm with me, that the first person that they have to thank is always their father. I find that the Indian men, when I look at my father, I find that Indian men are actually feminists at heart. They are the ones who ensure that women get their rightful place in first their homes and their hearts, and then they hold their hand to allow them to have better places in the society and in the world outside. Then we are lucky to have teachers. The next person in my life I found was the male teachers whom I encountered in my school also. They were so appreciative of the fact that women have special qualities and those qualities need to be nurtured, and also that we as girls need to be told and given some special confidence and powers to be able to deal with the world outside. Because for so long, historically, women have only dealt with the private sphere. They have not really stepped out of, the domestic sphere so much. So the empowerment that we have, the empowering forces of the men in our lives has helped us to get out of our homes, step out into the world, and take a rightful place which has been full of self-respect, dignity, and beauty. And I would like to thank all the men all around us who have helped women like me to grow and take a place in society. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your very wonderful experience shared. We are really enriched, and I would like to invite one more view on this area. The question has already been put on chat. Anyone would like to volunteer? Yes, TTM Yogita. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. And thinking about this, that who has helped me to be at the place I am, he's definitely my father. He has been one of the person who has always taught me that we can never shy away from doing the hard work, and we have to do it to get something. He also showed me it does not matter whether you are able to learn something at a later stage. What matters is that you need to learn certain things. I'll share an experience. My father was very new at internet marketing, internet digitalization. He did not know how to use the Google Pay, or he did not even know to use the ATM card. He did not learn from me, and I was very young at that time when ATM cards came. He was, we were at a station and he was just observing few people, and with that observation, he could learn how to use the ATM card, though there was a person who was helping him. But what I learned from him, he did not shy away, citing that, okay, I don't need to learn it. He realized learning is always helpful and we need to be proactive and we need to be aware of what is going on in the environment. So my father has always been behind my back and he's always kept me in the shelter, but always and plus at the same time he's given me an environment wherein I can speak up for myself. I am a very, very blunt speaker when it comes to stating certain facts at home in front of him, and nobody has ever dared to do it. But he has given me that privilege. He is an outstanding person. Apart from him, there are many other men who are wonderfully who have shaped my life. My husband, my boss at my workplace. He was the person who knew what my strong points were, and he sharpened those strong points, even though he knew I will not be a permanent employee. You get that vibe who is going to stay with you. Still, he's sharpened my capabilities so as I could be in a more growing stage. So yes, there are multiple people who have helped me to be in the spot I am right now. Thank you.
You're on mute, Toastmaster Atul.
Thank you very much for sharing wonderful experience. We also wanted to learn a lot from women around us as to what they expect from us, what kind of behavior they expect from us. And we also wanted to mold ourselves to be learning many things from women around us. Now we are going to start a prepared speech session. And unfortunately, due to some medical emergency, the speaker number one is not there. So our speaker, Monica Ashwini, is there. And Toastmaster Monica Ashwini will be evaluated by Toastmaster Devayani Nair. Devayani Nair, please confirm your presence.
Hello, Toastmaster Atul. I'm present.
Yes. So Toastmaster Monica Ashwini, she is going to present her prepared speech on path visionary communication. This is level 2 and project is project 3rd. The project name is Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring, and the purpose of this project is that the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envision monitoring, and the purpose of the speech for the member is to share some aspects of a previous experience as protege. The duration of speech is 5 to 7 minutes, and the introduction about Toastmaster Monica. She is an MBA and a management consultant at Accenture Strategy. She is a bibliophile and gardening enthusiast, a fitness freak, and a baker. I'd like to invite Toastmaster Monica Ashwini. Your topic is I am what I am because of you. I am what I am because of you. Toastmaster Monica Ashwini.
Thank you, Toastmaster Atul. A very popular quote suggests that mentoring is a brain to live, an ear to listen, and a push in the right direction. Whilst preparing for my speech, I was actually obfuscated about two similar terms. Number one, an inspiration, and number two, a mentor. For example, an inspiration can be my fitness coach. So my fitness coach had around 10 years of corporate experience, and then he moved and he created a startup of his own, and that startup is a unicorn now. So he gives me nutrition advices, he gives me fitness advices, and he also advises me on mental peace and whatnot. On the other hand, a mentor. For example, in Toastmasters, we have various mentors who try and understand the mission and the vision of all the Toastmasters over here. And then they tend to offer us opportunities to speak in public and to align them with our aspirations. So my confusion about being a mentor and who is an inspiration is clear now. Before I proceed further, I would like to ask all of you one very simple question. What are the few basic traits that you look for in a mentor? Any two basic traits that you look for in a mentor? May I see a show of hands, please? Anyone? Any two traits that you would want to see in your mentor?
He should be a good listener.
Okay. Yes, of course. Anyone else?
Available anytime.
Okay. Availability. Yes.
Approachability.
Yes. Approachability. Yes, TM Raja.
First of all, I understand our problem and want to give solution to that problem. That is very important, I think.
Yes. Yes. So hello everyone and thank you for your answers. Now these answers will help me in taking you all through my various paradigms of personal development that was only possible because I had good mentors all along my journey. I'll take you 10 years back. 10 years back, I started my corporate career, and today I have around 7-8 years of corporate experience. When I started my corporate career, I was obviously very new. I took my own time to adjust. And having 7 to 8 years of experience till now, I have come across various managers and various team leads. Now I find one thing in common in all of them. Most of them focus on the deliverables, the timelines, the specifics, the brevity, and whatnot. Now, one rare quality that I have observed in my current manager is that of empathy. Why is empathy important? Today, we talk about women empowerment. As a woman and as a mother now, I have faced various challenging aspects in my life, from being married to moving to a new home to having a baby now to managing my home, my work, and my baby. I have come a long way, and I'm sure all of us over here have. So empathy is very important because my manager tends to understand that my priorities are very different now, considering I have a baby. So he gives me ample amount of relaxation to prioritize my child, to pacify my child, and then prioritize work. The reason is because I am diligent enough for my deliverables as well. So the first quality that I spoke about is empathy. That is something that I would want to pass on to my juniors, to my proteges in future, given a chance. Second of all, I would want to talk about my mentor within Toastmasters itself, TM Saurav Datta. When I spoke with TM Saurav for the first time, he asked me two very basic questions, and those two questions are still stuck in my head. Number one, he asked me, what is the vision and the mission with which you have joined Toastmasters? What do you want to extract out of Toastmasters? I didn't have an answer then, I'll be honest. I don't have an answer now. And he gave me the freedom of innovation. How? Because he told me that you figure out your vision, your mission all along your journey, and in the end, you let me know. So I'm still trying to figure it out. And the second point that he mentioned was, what kind of a speaker are you? Do you write your speech? Or do you structure your speech in your head? So my instant response to this question was, of course I write my speech. I practice it in front of the mirror 5-6 times, and then I deliver it in front of the audience. I never thought that the latter method is even possible. But today here I am, speaking in front of you, unprepared, not even writing my speech, but delivering it in front of such a knowledgeable audience. So thank you for the innovative capacity that my TM Saurav Datta, my mentor, has built in me. Lastly, I would like to conclude by saying that don't restrict your mentors to people and personalities. Go beyond that, and we can learn a lot from the processes that we have over here around us. For example, I learned a lot from the Japanese culture. A very beautiful Japanese culture says wabi sabi. It means finding your perfection in your imperfections, because life gives you all kinds of brickbats and bouquets, but you need to go all along in a positive way. So in the end, I have a sense of gratitude for all my mentors. Thank you for making me who I am, because I am who I am because of you. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Atul.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your speech. I would like to hear I will be very delighted to hear some more views about the present Toastmasters, their unique attribute, as well as any men in their life who has been very helpful in making them successful, and what is the most important attribute they wanted in a man around them. Anyone would like to volunteer, please come forward. You are most invited. Toastmaster Maanvi, please go ahead.
Can you hear me clearly? Okay, I believe yes. So the most important attribute that I personally want in the men's around me, or maybe friends around me, male friends around me, is understanding. Because at times the females in the room will understand we sometimes get hyper on any and every situation, and in that case the person who's in front of us needs to be a little understanding. And this is a trait that I got in one of my close friends that I got in Toastmasters itself. And I learned from him how someone can be empathetic and understanding in every worst to worst situations. So that is what I want and I seek for.
Thank you, Maanvi. Anybody else would like to come forward? Okay, we'll just have some experience of men who are today in the meeting. Any woman who has played a very important role in their success. I would like to invite men especially. Men Toastmasters. Yogesh, Toastmaster Yogesh, would you like to share?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, please.
To begin with, the first person who has played a major role in my development is my mother. So she is my first teacher, mentor, who has taught so many things. And moving on, in my school, it's my teachers. Okay, majority of the teachers in my school were women. They have brought in so many changes in me. They have been very, very patient. I was not a very good learner when I was in school. So they have molded me and they have brought in a lot of changes in me. And moving on from the college, from my school to college, my friends who were all women, they've also molded me, mentored me, and then my wife. She has brought in a lot of changes within me. Yeah. I just want to thank all of them.
Thank you, Yogesh. we should be obliged to our second half for giving us at least some way to focus on our work very effectively. Any other men who would like to share? Toastmaster Jitender, sir, would you like to share?
Yeah, though he has already mentioned that in everyone's life, mother plays a very important role. Definitely, she influenced me, how I think, how I behave, by looking at her, how she responds to the critical situation and handle very calmly without, seeing her disturbed in those difficult situations. So that give me courage and also vision to remain calm in those difficult situations whenever I face. And of course, there are many times when I'm not sure about something, and definitely I still call her and try to understand her point of view, and which is a guiding light for me. In addition to that, my wife plays an important role because initially I spent many years in hostel, and once I got married, so my behavior was completely different, and it took me some time to understand her perspective, how things can be different, and to see the things from her perspective, her angle. That evolved me as a person and made me a better human being as well altogether. Because initially I was independent, thinking about me, not paying much attention what is going on in their mind, how they perceive me as a person. But with the time, I have changed, and more significant impact is when my daughter was born. So now I'm more patient. I don't lose my calm. I always remain calm in difficult situation and try to be calm, because they keep on asking questions. Sometimes, even though you are irritated, but still you have to be positive. You have to pretend that yes, you can answer them in a right way, because you are setting an example for them that how men should be perceived. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I think there is some problem. Arushika Pandey could not join, and we are just waiting for her, our second speaker. In the meanwhile, I think it is better if we go with the impromptu speeches, and I would like to invite TTM Yogita. Yogita is a go with the flow and a joyful person. She's always been a people person, so enjoying her phase as a HR and image and soft skill trainer. Beyond the 9 to 5 hustle, she finds herself dancing, reading mind-bending books, exploring new places, or experimenting with different foods. So I would like table topic master Yogita Upadhyay to take over the stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Good evening, everyone. Today, as we are diving into a dynamic table topic session focused on inclusive empowerment, we'll specifically reflect on this theme that centers around women's empowerment, celebrating their resilience, strength, and achievement. Table Topic offers us an inclusive platform to explore diverse perspectives and sharpen our impromptu speaking skills. Whether you are a seasoned Toastmaster or a first-time guest, your voice and opinions are valued in our environment. Let's embrace this opportunity to learn, share insights, and empower one another. Without further ado, let's kick off our table topic session and ignite the spark of inclusive empowerment within us all. As we all know, we have been briefed by the timer, so there is only one rule, and that is we get 2 minutes to speak. Minimum, we have to speak for 1 minute. 1.5 minutes, we get the yellow card, and for 2 minutes, we get the red card. There is a 30 seconds grace period time, which you can enjoy. So now you have to enjoy the stage for another 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Each speaker gets a chance to speak. I request you all to get over the hang of the theme, and we'll be discussing and reflecting on what the women in our life plays. And the table topics are centered around that. So can we have the hands raised, or I don't mind selecting some of you. I request you all to participate in this, and more of us who participate, more we have different opinions and we'll be able to enjoy this more. And don't worry, the topics are really easy. You'll have fun. Anybody? Now don't tell me if I pick up someone and they're not prepared. It's better you raise your hands.
I can give it a try.
Okay.
Many people have raised hands.
Here, 3 people are raising their hands.
I'm sorry, I couldn't see. I'm really sorry. So now I can see Toastmaster Anand. He's the guest speaker. Okay, so we'll start from then, and then we'll be moving to Toastmaster Yogesh, Toastmaster Sudhakar, and Toastmaster Sana. Okay. So Toastmaster Anand.
Yes, ma'am.
You can hear,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the first topic, the topic for you is, just give me a second.
Yes, ma'am.
Share a personal experience where you witness the power of women supporting each other. Share a personal experience wherein you have witnessed the power of women supporting each other.
Okay. Yes, the woman. Yeah. I can say that the empowerment that has come after the 21st century. In olden days, if you see that, women are completely housebound. In nowadays, if you see that they are working to, now they are walking. And even if you see that they are entering into the politics, even if you see that our ex-chief minister of Tamil Nadu was Honorable J. Jayalalitha. She was one of the women who has ruled Tamil Nadu almost for 80 years. What I appreciate her is that it's not about the politics, it's about that woman empowerment. She has introduced Amma canteen, right? Even for 3 rupees, a person can take idli in for lunch. 5 rupees or to 10 rupees, a person can complete the lunch in a given time in a city, in a metro city. If you see that 10 rupees is 20 rupees is sufficient. People who are migrating from the villages to the metro cities, they really gain that much of leverage to live in the city. That was one of the fantastic thing, because we have given the government has given the empowerment to the woman. That's why women are sitting in the high ceiling position and making the India as an incredible India. Similarly, lot many women has enter into the politics or CEO into the higher position and make the India as an incredible India. Thank you very much, ma'am. Over to you.
Great job, Toastmaster Anand. Great job starting with an ignite. And yes, truly said, Madam Jayalalitha, she was an inspiration in herself. You have done a great job highlighting the power of women supporting one another. Let's continue to champion each other's successes. Now, moving on to our next speaker, Toastmaster Yogesh. Toastmaster Yogesh, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm able to hear.
Okay. All right, so your topic is discuss a book or a movie that showcases strong female characters and empowerment themes. Discuss a book or a movie that showcases strong female characters and empowerment themes.
Okay. Few years before, I don't know in which year, I saw a movie. Its name is Tanu Vets Manu. I don't know how many of you have seen it. I really liked the women character. The leading lady of that movie was Kangana Ranaut. I really liked it. There is one more movie which she has acted in. I don't know the name, where she was a bride and her marriage gets cancelled, and the tickets that were booked for her honeymoon, she goes independently, singly, and she comes back. So the character of that leading lady in that movie is so independent and so bold. The way it has been written, it was really, really impressive. And there are not only in movies, there are other real life characters whom I follow and I idolize. We have Sudha Murthy, wife of Infosys founder Narayan Murthy. Her social concern, I mean, the way that our, what do you say? I'm not able to get the right word. The concern for the society which he has, that is truly impressive. And there are many other characters from the history also. I like Kittur Rani Chennamma, who's a ruler who opposed Britishers, and she fought against them, and of course she lost the battle, but her bravery has remained in the minds of people so long. And with this, I'll end the speech. Thank you.
Well done, Toastmaster Yogesh, on showing the impact of strong female characters in media, be it in films or books. And rightly said, the examples that you have cited, they are truly very impressive. Your insights remind us of the importance of diverse representation. Kudos to your ideas. Can we have one important announcement? There will be an evaluation at the end of table topics. So I request everybody, every speaker who's participating, please be on the camera. Now we have Toastmaster Sudhakar.
Yeah, good evening, Toastmaster Yogita.
All right, so I'll give you an easy topic. So Toastmaster Sudhakar, please share your thoughts on the gender pay gap and strategies to achieve pay equity. Please share your thoughts on the gender pay gap and strategies to achieve pay equity.
Right. So if you see the history, right, see this talking about few years back, maybe 10 years back or 20 years back, there was actually gender, there was a pay, you're talking about pay inequality, right? So that was exist, but I feel today at, when we're talking about 2024, probably that should not exist. And I'll also say in the corporate today, most of the people have acknowledged the importance of contribution and man and woman equal. There is no there is no gender preference, right? End of the day, it is about deliverables and your intelligence and hard work and what you bring to the table. So I feel that should not surely exist. But having said that, worked in corporate, I have acknowledged, or I have observed there are kind of, for example, if I quote that many feel that women being a housewife, also having other responsibilities, she may not able to contribute in the corporate. That is the very, very few people think like that. But surely I don't think so. I don't think like that. And I feel today most of the management people don't feel that way, because end of the day you are contributing. And kudos to the woman. In fact, my wife being a working woman, one point of time she was handling house, corporate, myself, kids, etc. And I have seen in my life. So surely that should not exist. That's what I feel.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sudhakar. And exactly, you are right. They should not exist. There are still many professions wherein these things keep on aligning because of the gender barriers. But great job highlighting the importance that what we bring on the table is much more important. Kudos to your thinking. Thank you. Now we have our next table topic speaker, Sana, Toastmaster Sana. She's a guest in the meeting. Let's keep the momentum going on. Okay, so the topic for you is share a time when you challenged gender stereotypes and felt empowered by doing so. Share a time or an incident when you challenged gender stereotypes and felt empowered by doing so.
I remember when I was in school, you know, when it comes to school, you have a lot of gender stereotypes that happens around, like girls should belong, when I was growing up around 2000, so girls should be focusing only on academics. They should not be going for sports. So I totally remember when I was in standard 10th, we had some cricket event going on, and there was one teacher specifically who mentioned that why you are focusing and going for the cricket event when you can, you know, focus more on other subjects, like focus more on academic. So that time we didn't had many girls in the cricket team, and I remember I was the captain and I had to gather around several girls, and I was also not that focused much on cricket that time, because not much on the sports, but I still had a little bit of interest in that game. But when that teacher specifically remarked on that you should focus more on it and not on sports, that made me a bit go for it. You know, when someone, you know, counter you, it makes you more focused towards that sport. So that time when it happened back in 2008 2009, I remember, so that time I gathered around the girls from different section, from the different class, from the different grade, from the different groups, and then I made a cricket team and we had a competition against each other from different classes. So that's one thing that I did back in school, and I think it's one of the example where I you know, countered gender stereotypes, like girls should belongs to only kitchen, they should be only focusing on studies, not on sports. That I remember, and that would, I believe, that answer your question. Thank you.
Thank you, Sana, for bringing this to the table. And it's an excellent discussion on breaking down barriers and challenging stereotypes. Your courage to speak then and your courage to bring this here inspires us to push for a more inclusive world. Now, can we have another speaker? Come on, let's
I can take it.
Okay, so we have our very own listener, Toastmaster Jitender. So Toastmaster Jitender discuss the importance of self-care and mental health awareness in women's empowerment. Discuss the importance of self-care and mental health awareness in women's empowerment.
Yeah, if you look at the history, definitely we are in a patriarchal society where a lot of emphasis on the male side, and it is completely dominated by male. Everything is governed and, you know, dominated by male. They don't have even freedom to take care of themselves. If we talk about the rural women, they cannot even do the proper makeup when they go for some wedding or some festivals. That is completely you know, outcasted by men, how they dress up, how they move around in the village, and definitely they lose their confidence. So that is one part I have observed. But then how they can build their self-confidence, that is by bringing self-awareness within them. And how they can bring self-awareness. Of course, the teachers play a very important role. The education plays a very important role. Once you educate someone, you are bringing a lot of new opportunities in front of them. And that brings them a confidence that they can achieve what they want in life. and then they know the power of education, and then they can change and they can select their career in which they want to aspire, they want to grow further. So definitely education plays a very important role. At the same time, support from your own family members also plays another important role to bring the self-awareness and the confidence within the women itself. So those two factors are very important. That's what I felt. Yeah, thank you.
Well done, Toastmaster Jitendra, on highlighting the importance of self-care and mental health. That is what is important, that we know what it is and then how we can help others who are facing certain challenges. Your commitment to bring this on table has really empowered others to come on the stage and speak more. And can we have some more experiences? This is not just a table topic session. This is more of your experiences and your awareness about the women in your life. Can we have some more hands raised? Toastmaster Jasprit, it's been a long time we haven't heard from you. And now we have a grammarian, Priyamvada Sharma, Toastmaster Priyamvada. Okay. All right. So your topic is, imagine a world where women are truly empowered and equal in every genre. Imagine how the world would look like where women are truly empowered and equal in every genre.
Thank you, our table topic master, for this topic. Well, as you said, that imagine a word, and my imagination takes a leap. I see, like, through these small things, we see like men are always there. Like when we deliver, when we Zomato something, a delivery man comes up and gives us our food. When we are booking a cab, a man is there who is taking us somewhere else. When we order from Mintra, again there is a man. So as I imagine a world where women are equally empowered in doing in everything, I imagine a world where a woman is coming to give me my food. I imagine a world where I can see women delivering packages as well. And I see a woman driving me to my home when I book a Ola. It's not just like, if we as women are trying to build a society, and also men and other genders as well, where everyone is equal. And this has been mostly shown in areas where like in top areas. Of course, some women who have problems like low economic, like low economic status, have to do things. But I would really like to see women when they are fearless, when they do not have to think, oh, it's dark now, I can't go out, where their families don't have to be fearful of them going out and doing things that are mostly reserved for men. And people feel that if they do certain things, they might get into problems due to some people. I won't say men only, due to some people. And these would be equal opportunities in our daily tasks that are done by men only. So thank you. Thank you, Toast.
Thank you, Toastmaster Priyamvada, for bringing such insightful thoughts on the table, and truly commendable. You were right when we always envision a world where women do not have to think when they step out. And because there are certain changes in the thinking, in the education, in the upbringing, we can be assured that the day is no longer very far where we all will be living an inclusive life. And I don't think these topics will even matter that time. Okay, so can we have our next speaker? Please keep up the momentum going on. Yes, so we have a recommendation for Toastmaster Jasprit. And then we'll go for our evaluator, Toastmaster Devayani. All right. So Toastmaster Jasprit, your topic for the day is discuss the challenges and opportunities faced by women in traditionally male-dominated fields. Discuss the challenges and opportunities faced by women in traditionally male-dominated fields.
Yeah, I was just writing down the topic so that I can refer to it again and again. Now, before I start speaking, just now the grammarian was sharing something with us, and I remembered something that happened just last week. So I would want to share that with you, and that somehow coincides with the topic. I, on 1st March, went to conduct a session on POSH, where it was, I had to talk about gender sensitivity and specifically gender stereotyping. How we stereotype. She just said Zomato and whatever, and the cab and all that. Now, the best part is I booked the cab and I kept on waiting. And I was just, these Uber people, they drop out from this, they cancel the ride. So I was just, wanting to confirm that the person is coming. So the way it is there with us, so I called the person, picked up, and I said, Bhaiya, when are you going to reach? Okay, Bhaiya, kab aa rahe hain aap? So if there is anyone who's a non-Hindi speaker, so I asked him, sir, what time are you reaching and how much time are you reaching? And the answer I got was, Madam, main aa rahi hoon. And I was like, there's a lot of noise happening. And I was like, acha, aap kahan tak pahunche hain, to see whether I heard correctly or not. Madam, main is red dash, she spoke about the area, main is red light pe khadi hoon. And I said, okay, fine. I disconnected the call. I went back to the app to see the name of the driver. The name of the driver was Neetu. So Neetu is a girl name also and a boy name also. And I was set thinking, what is it? I'm going to talk about gender stereotype, and what did I do? So the first thing I did was, when I sat in the cab, I apologized to that person for just, without even thinking, taking up this thing that he would be a male. And she said, never mind, madam, it's been 10 years I've been driving with Uber. And I face this every day with every ride. So then, the rest of the ride was a beautiful journey. I think the best journey that I had till now, because she was a learned lady. And we discussed a lot about how women face these difficulties. But if there is support system from the society, from the family, then no obstacle is difficult to overcome. Thank you very much.
Excellent Toastmaster Jaspreet. And yes, as I rightly said, maybe we do not even need to go on these discussions when what we are imagining, what we are envisioning has already come into place. So like she cited on one example, you cited another example. Similarly, the way and the world is progressing is commendable. Thank you for bringing your ideas on table. And now we have our evaluator for the table topics, and she will also be participating. Toastmaster Devayani. Toastmaster Devayani, your topic for the day is reflect on a piece of advice or wisdom you have got from a woman in your life that has changed your insights completely. Reflect on a piece of advice or wisdom that you have gained from a woman in your life that has changed your life completely.
There have been many women in my life that have impacted me so much. Other than my mother, the one that comes to my mind right now is my dance teacher. So just to give a background on her, my dance teacher should be about 70 years old now. But she still travels all over India, gives out amazing, mind-blowing shows. And this is classical dance I'm talking about, and it's very rigorous on your body. And she's there doing it at that age, and it still amazes me because I'm 19 and I get absolutely exhausted physically, right? Maybe after like an hour of dancing, which obviously looks very bad on me. But one of the things that she said is, she keeps telling me, is that one, always be humble. No matter how popular you are, how much fame you've got, how much money you've got, at the end of the day, you have to be humble. And you have to like give what you want, right? So she's always told me to be humble. And another one is never complain about being tired. according to her, being tired is a state of mind. So you just have to like tell yourself, like it's just your mind telling you that you're tired, and just tell yourself you're not tired. Like keep convincing yourself that you're not, and your body will listen to it. And I think those are the two major motivations or like mottos of life, I think, that has made my dance reach that level of fame and prosperity and everything. And it's been quite the hard journey, I guess, trying to follow it. But yeah, I really look up to her, and I hope to be there like that one day, dancing absolutely mind-blowingly and amazingly at a young age of 70 years. So yeah, back to you, Preeti and Yogita.
Thank you so much to Toastmaster Devayani. That was really mesmerizing to know about what you like and how your dance teacher has inspired you. We are living in a world where people are definitely helping each other, and we should definitely be thankful, because even if there are certain bad aspects, there are good as well. Now I would be requesting Toastmaster Nina Veg if she can come and share her insights on one of the table topic. Do we have her here, Toastmaster Nina?
Are you talking about me?
Yes, I am talking about you.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, so are you ready?
Yes, I'm sorry, I may have missed the time. Will you tell me the time? How much I have to speak?
Minimum 1 minute and maximum
Okay.
2 minutes and 30 seconds grace.
Right. Yes.
That's the power of impromptu speaking. She is ready as soon as she's on the camera. Okay. All right. So now I have a topic for you. Share a story of a female entrepreneur or innovator who's making a significant impact in her field. Share a story of a female entrepreneur or innovator who's making a significant impact in her field.
I don't have to go further than my own home to find this woman who astonishes me at every turn and yet doesn't fail to enchant me too. Yes, I'm talking about my daughter Chitrakshi. I am a very laid back person. I like to take things easy, and I cannot imagine that here I have a daughter who wants to take the world by storm. She has a different kind of a training, but she has taught herself skills. She has started her own business. She has started her own training methods. She has learned things, innovated, created a new space for a new kind of a training. She has not just taken one kind of training, but she has mixed and matched them so wondrously. And I find her improving day to day. And sometimes I wonder, is it true that this woman growing up I see is my own daughter? So the innovation, creativity, and the newness, that newness in the woman that we want today, I'm learning through my own daughter. I don't know what I have taught her, but what she has taught me about reinventing yourself and turning your skills into a profitable business, not only in a way that brings you profit, but it profits people who come in touch with you. So I really feel that the youngsters today, like my daughter, are there to teach us a great deal about how women can turn the world around.
Certainly, you are 100% right. We all know Toastmaster Chitrakshi. I mean, many of us here are aware about Toastmaster Chitrakshi, and she has been doing great in whatever she's doing. Let's applaud the resilience and ingenuity of female entrepreneurs and innovators, and recognizing their invaluable contributions to driving positive change. Thank you, Toastmaster Nina, for bringing in my mind that charity begins at home. We must not forget what we have. All right. Now we have another recommendation, and that is Toastmaster Karthik. Can we please have you? Can we please have General Evaluator Karthik for sharing an experience? Thank you. Are you ready? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So topic for you, Toastmaster Karthik, is reflect on a moment when you collaborated with someone of a different gender to achieve a common goal and how it fostered mutual respect and empowerment. Reflect on a moment when you collaborated with someone of a different gender to achieve a common goal and how it fostered mutual respect and empowerment.
Sure. So I would like to give an example about my manager, who was my second manager in my corporate life. That is when I was around like 3 or 4 years experienced. So this manager actually changed my way of working, my way of thinking, and my attitude towards how we should uplift ourselves with our strengths and how we should not demean ourselves with our weaknesses. So this woman has played a very major role in shaping out my character and my uh, my my way of reacting to things. And we were both working in the same team, and our goal of achieving, and our goal was to achieve towards the betterment of our organization, towards the betterment of our clients. So I was working in a corporate sector with a domain called healthcare. So we collaborated with each other, and there were tough times. We had challenges, very great challenges, but then with her calm and composed mind, she actually mentored our team and as well as me to be focused on how to achieve things, and to be focused to not worry if we are not able to achieve some things, but still get back and focus and learn from our mistakes, learn from our experiences, and come back stronger. So, and that way I collaborated with her and I did learn a lot from her. And today I would say, whatever I am as an employee or as an as an person, I would give credit to her, that who played a major important role as a mentor in my life. Back to you, Toastmaster Yogita.
Wonderful, General Evaluator Karthik. And as you speak about your experience, I do have a similar experience and I completely relate with whatever you have told. As we reflect on collaborative efforts between genders, let's celebrate the power of mutual respect and cooperation when fostering empowerment. Now we have a hand raised, and that is Toastmaster Monica. Toastmaster Monica.
Yeah.
Share a story of a male ally who has actively supported women's empowerment and the positive impact it had on you as a whole.
Thank you, TM Yogita. As it is said that behind every successful man, there is a woman who stands behind him. And I would like to reverse this quote, and I would say that behind every successful woman, there is a man who stands behind her. So, as it is said that human beings could move ahead in their lives because of the idea or the art of collaboration. So, we as humans, be it male or female or any other gender, we progressed because of the art of collaboration. So, in order to exemplify, I would like to take an anecdote out of my corporate life and my manager, who has been very supportive in multiple respects. Now, one aspect that I would want to talk about is in my motherhood journey. My motherhood journey has been full of challenges, and I'm sure most of us women over here would have faced few challenges in their lives as well. So my motherhood journey, my daughter was around 6 or 7 months old, and she was not keeping well, and I was in a project that was struggling with work-life balance, I would say, and I was struggling with the deliverables. So my manager clearly told me that you need to prioritize your child because your child comes first, and this phase of your life will never come again. So one of the basic aspects of leadership is empathy, how you empathize with people, how you understand their challenges, how you put yourself in their shoes and understand their challenges is one of the basic components of leadership. And that's what I got to know about my manager. So that is the anecdote that I wanted to share with you. Thank you, TM Yogita.
Wow, Toastmaster Monica, what a wonderful example you have shared. And you are completely correct. We cannot do anything on our own individually. We definitely need somebody's or else's support. And let's extend our appreciation to male allies who actively support women's empowerment, recognizing that their actions contribute to a more inclusive and equitable society. Without one, there is nothing. Without one male, there is no female, and without one female, there is no male. And people who know this will deliberately foster a more inclusive environment. And now we have the last table topic for the day, and let's go for a table topic for the Toastmaster of the day, who was given this theme to share an insightful experience about what they have. So can we have Toastmaster of the day? Is he here? I cannot see him on camera. Toastmaster Atul, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. All right. So this is the concluding topic, and since you have brought this theme, I thought who would better relate to this apart from you? Okay, so discuss the importance of promoting gender equality in parenting and caregiving roles and how it benefits both men and women. Discuss the importance of promoting gender equality in parenting and caregiving roles and how it benefits both men and women.
Okay. During parenting, it is very much necessary to see that both the girl as well as the boy take the responsibility, because if we really wanted to be successful in life, whether it is a woman or a man, they have to learn one thing. They have uniqueness, they have resources, and they have to learn to use those resources in a very responsible manner. And if they are able to use it in a responsible manner, then only they will be delivering goods in a very effective manner, and they will get respect from the society. So during parenting, it is very much necessary that there should not be any discrimination. Everybody should have equal rights, because nowadays we have seen people are venturing into all areas, whether it is at village level or at city level or at cosmopolitan or at international level. We are seeing so many girls who have just studied, come from rural area. They have come for training, getting coaching for further professional courses to cities, and they have also left to international level studying at abroad, and they are very much confident, and also they have the stability to face challenge whatever challenge it comes. Though we are still in a frame that girls may not be that that powerful, but they have proved that they have got the power, and they can achieve anything what they dream and be successful in life. Thank you.
Truly said, Toastmaster of the Day, Atul. In promoting gender equality in parenting and caregiving roles, let's acknowledge the transformative impact it can have on both men and women. And I'm sure it will nurture stronger families and communities, which will be built on shared responsibilities and opportunities. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful table topic session we had today. Isn't it fun? It was lively, fun, and everybody took part with so much zeal and enthusiasm. In such just a short while, everybody was up for the challenge. We shared stories, we had a share of laughters, and we learned from each other. Each person has made this session more special. As we wrap up, let's remember the good vibes and encouragement we have shared. Every time we talk like this, we grow and connect. Big thanks to everyone and kudos to your spirits for speaking up. Your story made today awesome. Let's keep supporting each other, celebrating our wins, and keep learning together. We are a great team. Thanks again for joining in today. Let's keep the good times rolling in at Toastmasters. Until next time, keep talking, keep listening, and keep shining. Over to you, TMOD.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Table topic of the day. Table topic master of the day, Yogita. And I think it's better if we take 5 minutes rest break and then continue with our journey in this meeting. So now the time is 20:51 and we'll be meeting at 20:56. Welcome for the second session. Now you have to identify some celebrities. I would like to share my screen. We have tried technically to uncover the celebrities, but let us see. Shall we start? Is everybody in?
Yeah, we can start.
Yeah, okay. Please identify. Oh, that's great.
Tamanna.
Yeah.
Sudhamurthy.
Sudhamurthy.
Very good, very good.
Harris. Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Very nice.
She's a singer.
Yes, Janaki. Yes, Janaki.
Yes, Janaki. Right.
Sushila.
Sushila. She's also a very good singer. And last is very.
Is she any Miss World or?
Only people from Sri Lanka can identify her.
Come on, Sudharma, you have a chance.
I don't watch Jaridamas nowadays.
She's not the. She's also one of the famous. That's a really very good quiz. Everybody has participated very actively. One second. Yes. Now, generally, when we are talking about empowerment, could you see my?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Yeah, it's a small. I repeat, not that technically sound. So generally, whenever we are talking about empowerment, we see these pictures coming into our brain. That a girl from city studying, or another girl who's or any old person who is studying as well as trying to help others to study or having a network. We also see like very posh people who are contributing for development, like a doctor or like any other person, entrepreneurs in the city area. But government is also trying to ensure that more and more number of people come to the mainstream by studying, especially girls. Girl education is given priority, and at the same time, more jobs security has been also provided. And at the same time, even in political participation, the government has recently in India has given participation of 33%. So whenever we are trying to think about empowering, it stands for pragmatic building of prosperous, peaceful, and sustainable societies. Our efforts for empowering can unlock vast potential women have, so that we can create an inclusive, equitable, and happy society for living. But then there are 70% of the population live in rural area. So the contribution of above 3 slides people is only 25%. The major contribution of empowerment goes to this group. The moment we see them, there are a number of ladies or women who are working very hard in the fields to ensure that they have they provide us good nutritious food or grains. And then next is those who are working. So government is also providing self-help groups to bring them forward, and they are also becoming very, very clever and are getting aligned to the technology through Anganwadis. Like some centers have been provided portion kind of facilities where they through tab they keep record of all the women who are expected, and even after giving delivery, then keeping them nutritious foods, etc. And everything is kept in record. Girls are being given more motivation to study, and we have seen now that telephones, laptops have even moved to rural area where people have started using it. So the government is always trying to focus more on education and skill development, access to health care, financial independence through self-help groups and economic rehabilitation, for their political participation as well as their representation. In every panchayat, they have 33% reservation, and at the same time now it can be in parliament after 2026. They are also promoting gender equity and workplace security. Just now we have heard about POSH, the people making aware, and also introducing of SHE. We have in Telangana SHE teams, which keep a tab on to ensure that girls are not being harassed, especially at the places where there are possibilities of victimization. Then workplace security is very important, and community engagement is also very important to bring them forward. Equal opportunities, not only equal opportunities, their full participation and protection of rights is also very much necessary. And they have to be trained in such a manner that any emergency or crisis, they should be in a position to handle it. We have got legal and policy frameworks where women have been given a very powerful space, so that more and more people should come forward and work for peace and stability as well as economic growth. We have seen that the countries who have not given motivation or encouragement to ladies have found that their economies are under very much constraints. And India, we are really very fortunate that we are having a very good society where we can live in a wonderful way. So now it is the time we have to move for the general evaluation, and I would like to hand over to the general evaluator for providing the evaluation report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Atul. Now let's move on with the general evaluation section. Now I call upon the first evaluator, that is Toastmaster Devayani Nair, to evaluate our first speaker, Toastmaster Monica.
Is Toastmaster Monica fit?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Toastmaster Monica, I am what I am because of you. And today you took us through the journey of mentorship in every aspect of your life. I loved how in the beginning you showed the interdependent relationship between inspiration and a mentor. And you told us personal stories of your nutrition coach, also your boss, and you also told us about the different mentors in your life, from the people you met in your corporate career and your mentor from your Toastmasters. Also, I loved how you added today's theme of women empowerment in your speech. You use lovely words such as brevity. That comes to my top of my mind. I think I shall take that back with me today. Just overall, very, very good use of language and grammar. Coming to the recommendations, for me, it felt like you were in a hurry to finish. You did touch all the points mentioned in the evaluation resource, but it felt like you just skimmed through it. I really wanted to know more. So most of your speech felt like it was a report on your mentorship experience. I felt like you could have delved a little bit deeper into it, into each of your experiences, and especially more on your Toastmaster mentorship experience. See, Toastmaster mentorship is the crux of what this entire thing is built on, right? So I wanted to know how you changed from where you started to where you are now. So you did mention that. You mentioned that this is my first call with my mentor and he asked this, but now I've achieved that, right? So like in the beginning you told how you have overcome it. In the end you told us how you have overcome what your initial worries were. But I wanted to know how you reached there, how you got through each project, how your mentor helped you, guided you, told you what was good, what was wrong, and how you worked on it, right? Like um I just wanted to know more basically. Like, see, the project is called Introduction to Toastmaster Mentoring, like, and you still had a little more time to speak. So considering that, I really wish you took us through your journey rather than just the beginning and the end. But all in all, it was such a good attempt on this project. Again, lovely use of language, really good personal stories. You touched upon many different aspects of your life and mentoring. But of course, I just wished you would have told us more about your journey that included the milestones you achieved, the psychological changes that you experienced, and just a little bit more. Like, I want to know how you changed. That's all. Again, congrats on finishing the project, and I can't wait to see you at future meetings.
Thank you, Toastmaster Devayani. So I totally agree with your points, with your evaluation. So a few recommendations from my side to Toastmaster Monica. As Toastmaster Devayani said, a little bit more about your experiences on how was your journey with your mentors, could have made your speech more impactful on sharing the experiences, like what challenges you faced and how your mentor helped to get over those challenges, and what you did as a protege to overcome those challenges being as a protege, and how mentor helped you to achieve in what you were lacking. So those a little bit more on those experiences would have made your speech still more engaging and impactful. So those were
I would like to give a big round of applause to both the speaker and evaluator. Thank you. Now let's move on. So to our next evaluator, that is Toastmaster Smruti Mohanty. So today, unfortunately, we didn't have our second speaker on the board due to some emergency. And we had a table topics marathon. And to evaluate each table topic speaker, we do have Toastmaster Smruti Mohanty. And Toastmaster Smruti was a sales, he's a sales manager by profession and certified soft skill trainer by interest. After almost a decade, she is now a full-time management student by virtue of time. She joined Toastmasters to sharpen her saw of public speaking. Over to you, Toastmasters.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Karthik. Today's table topic evaluation is like a surprise test to all the table topic attendees. But without wasting more time, I would like to just confirm with the timer that the timing will be 1 minute each evaluation. Please give me a raise of hand if that's the criteria.
Yes, I'll be showing green at 30 seconds, 45 will be yellow, and one will be red for every speaker.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Maanvi. Okay, starting up with our first speaker, Toastmaster Anand. Toastmaster Anand, the topic was given women supporting each other. More or less, the entire discussion expected should revolve around that. I love the part where you started with a very strong appeal of women empowerment with a great example. And the emotion which you brought was actually, I could able to feel the same with the voice clarity you had when you were actually giving an example, a woman taking a leadership role and what all initiatives she brought. Great attempt on those lines. My suggestion here will be when a topic has been given about the term called supporting each other, you left me hanging on that part, that how exactly and to which particular aspect of community did that supporting thing happen? Though you covered on an overall level, a generic level, having said that, a specific example always helps all the audience. Thank you so much for the attempt. Next time, let's be mindful on this example part. Thank you. Moving ahead with our next speaker, Toastmaster Yogesh. Toastmaster Yogesh, book or movie where strong female character was reflected and the empowerment theme. You actually picked something which maximum audience in this particular meeting might resonate with, because I felt the same. However, personal choice is a personal choice. You gave an example that, okay, Tanu Manu is one thing, then you gave another example, and then you started with moving it to the society. Mrs. Sudharma, another example, and you also brought someone from the history and gave the example. So I had so many examples from you. And you also explained that, okay, with Mrs. Sudhamurthy, you learned that the concern of society is important. With history, you learned that bravery is important. How about the first two? My suggestion is when we have a table topic, the time is restricted. Let's do one thing. Let's pick one or max two example, two movie or two book or two personality which you like, and what exactly empowerment meant from that journey will really help us to have a more clarity on the topic. That's it from my end on the topic part, but great attempt. Moving ahead, the Toastmaster Sudhakar. So Sudhakar, the topic was very specific given to you, which is actually the dilemma which everyone juggling with. That is the gender pay gap and the strategies to achieve the pay equity. I love the part that you had an opinion, because there is nothing called right or wrong in a table topic. You should always have a thought process. You had an opinion, you said, and I don't feel there is a gender pay gap here. And you cited an example, like it might be there previously, but I don't see it now, because today it's all about contribution and collaboration. The content was very rich. I was just expecting that as the topic was given, the strategies was also another part of the topic. You said that it should not exist. I agree. What if it exists? Do you have any strategies? Do you think there should be some strategies? What we can do next time, we cover both the aspects. We also give, in case there comes a situation of gender pay gap, this can be taken care. So a solution will always give a closure to the audience who are listening to you. But great attempt on a very serious question which has been given. Thank you so much. Moving ahead with Toastmaster Sana. I'm assuming you are a Western Toastmaster. What a lovely topic and an attempt, to be honest. Kudos on your attempt by starting and stating a personal life incident where you have seen gender stereotype and you challenge the situation. So you started with specific example and you explained the strategy. Like it was like a phase by phase. This happened, then I did this, and then this happened. Great part in the structure. My suggestion would be I was just expecting for a closure in your statement. Okay, something happened, you overcome it. But do you want to give the audience a message? If you can bring a message for the audience, they will definitely remember you even after you close this meeting. So one suggestion is whenever you come with an example and incident, let's give a closure so that audience can get a closure out of the topic. Thank you so much. Moving ahead, we had Toastmaster Jitender. Toastmaster Jitender, the topic given was self-care, mental health awareness, and how it can bring more women empowerment. You took us to history that in a rural area, this what happens, that self-care and mental stability was not given importance. You also informed us that education and awareness are the only two key parameters which can help and solve this problem. Also, you highlighted that support from family is equally important. So you literally picked upon those aspects. What about we bring more diversity? Why only talk about one side of the society being rural? How about the current situation? How about the semi-urban and urban people? So my suggestion would be, how about we bring a different diversity in our topic? And second, what will happen or what will not happen if there is a lack of self-awareness? I was so looking forward for those lines. So if you can just bring that, it will definitely help us to understand you more, your point of view more. Thank you so much. Moving ahead with our next speaker, it was Toastmaster Priyamvada. Toastmaster Priyamvada, you started the topic and you took me with you and you forced me to imagine a world where female taking the driver's seat. And it's not only the driver's seat being metaphor, you literally took the driver's seat by specifically giving an example from service industry. That okay, I want to see female taking the service part more. For example, it can be the delivery boy or girl, it can be a taxi driver, anything in per se. So I love that part. My suggestion would be here that when we start a topic, let's not thank the table topic master because that kills a lot of time. And being an audience, I'm more interested to know you rather than you taking the command from the table topic master and give it back to them. That is one thing. Let's not kill our time. Second, in your speech, like terminology was used more frequently. Okay, maybe our counter can highlight it better. My suggestion is, it so happened, it's pretty much natural. How about we learn more synonym for like this happened. You know, you can frame something like similarly this happened. Bring more adjective, the transition will be really smooth for you. Thank you so much for giving us a new perspective here. Moving ahead with Toastmaster Jaspreet. Toastmaster Jaspreet, we talked about challenges and opportunity faced by the women dominated by your male. You had a great information and you had also an incident where you shared this exactly what happened and that actually helped you or shaped you in having not being on that stereotype mind of like a driver will be a man only. So great attempt on giving an example. My suggestion will be very strong for you. One being, it's always not advisable to call back on someone else, especially not a contestant, especially a table topic speaker, that she said this and she talk about that. We can skip that part. It will obviously help you in your contest as well. Let's try to avoid doing that part. And second, I also somehow felt that there are specific insight was the detailed specifics was given to you in your speech that I will tell you something. You built a story, very long story, then you came to a topic. So that built up was somehow can be avoided. So try to do that part. Other than that, great content. The posh part brought into picture. The story was there. Kudos on your next speech then. Thank you so much. Moving ahead with our next speaker, Toastmaster Devayani. Advice you got from a strong woman which changed your life. Toastmaster Devayani, I love that part when you actually built the stage for us. What exactly mean when I say build the stage? You actually set it right. Okay, this is the persona she is, and these are the lessons I learned from her. It helped me imagine, okay, she is your dance teacher, and yes, she might have definitely taught you this. One suggestion here is I was more keen to know how it impacted you. Though you rightly said that I'm still working on the path, but the topic was given that the impact as well. So how about covering the impact part? That this is the 2 lessons which I learned. I'm trying to implement it. Maybe with XYZ, I have seen the transformation. And in case I do more, I may see more reflections of the same. So that's it from my end with respect to Toastmaster Devayani, your speech. Moving ahead with Toastmaster Nina. Toastmaster Nina, the female entrepreneur or innovator who had made an impact. Toastmaster Nina ji, I must acknowledge the fact that you have a smoothness in and the transition when you actually take the stage. You had enough content to share. The content was structured. You had the example being your own daughter. You didn't only highlighted the person, you actually said what exact impact and changes she brought in general and in your life. One recommendation, you, Ninaji, that you had enough time with you as well. So I was looking for more answers from you that, okay, in case she has impacted, did you actually ponder on those lines? Did you actually practice that? If yes, then how exactly you felt? If no, then why? Why didn't you do that, even if you admire her? So just stretch a bit more, have more content, and make a maximum utilization of your time. Thank you so much for your table topic speech today. Moving ahead with Toastmaster Karthika, General Evaluator, Movement of Collaboration, Common Goals, Corporation, and many more topic has been given to you. The moment I heard your topic, I was like, oh my God, what exactly he's going to cover? But you nailed it, Toastmaster Karthik. You literally informed us that this was the moment. She is the person. This is the collaboration act. This is the common goal. You literally tick everything, and you concluded it. Since you know that how exactly to structure it, how about we challenge ourselves by bringing some more specifics to it? Like, how exactly did you work? While working, did you face any challenge there? Because we were talking about collaboration. Collaboration always brings conflict. And here we are talking about a different gender. So I was looking for more specific examples. So we can bring a specific example to smoothen the entire structure. That's it. Other than that, great job done on the part of overally attempting the topic. Thank you so much. Then we had Toastmaster Monica. Toastmaster Monica, the topic was given morely towards the male ally and the impact you had. That's another beautiful table topic speech I heard today, where the background was set. Then she introduced the man, then the exact incident, followed by that the message she learned from him. That's the empathy part. So it was like yes, check. But then you left me hanging by thinking, okay, you had the message from him, but how about you reflecting upon the same? Is there an incident where you actually tried the empathy part and you felt that, yeah, he was right? Or you somehow feel, no, I can't be empathetic every time in my life. So you being Monica, the part was missing, but the initial part was taken care well. Here again, to summarize, the subject matter was good. However, bringing an example, a detailed impact on you will help the audience to understand you more here. Thank you so much. Kudos on your attempt here. Last but not the least, our TMOD, our Toastmaster of the Toastmaster Atul, the topic was also a bit it's like a plethora of knowledge, and the topic was just right over on you by our TTM, and the importance of promoting gender equality from parental or caring. A lot of things were there. So I was making a note, but you calmly attempted the topic. You tried to cover each and every aspect. You did highlight that parenting, a person in this parenting position should educate or should make sure that the general equality lesson should be given to a kid. Toastmaster Atul, you always have a lot of information and lot of knowledge when it comes to any topic per se. My suggestion would be to bring a structure here. Sometimes if the structure is missing, the thought seems to be a scattered thought. So if you have thought and actually the right knowledge, bring a structure to it. Start with an opening like whether it is important or not. Then bring a body of how it is important. Then give a conclusion that if it is important, then this is what it will bring on the table. So if we arrange your thought to a structure, you will just nail the segment like anything. Having said that, I loved your attempt to a very challenging topic. Thank you so much for your attempt today. That's all on my part. Thank you each and every speaker to be very mindful while giving and attempting the topic. I always suggested, which I would like to reiterate, that please consider table topic as a prepared speech where the ending and the call of action is very important. If you give a call of action, that will be enough food for thought for the audience to remember you and your message, even if they close the meeting. Thank you so much. I hand over the stage back to the general evaluator.
Give a big round of applause to our evaluator, table topics evaluator Smruti. I'm really stunned by seeing your evaluation, because today we had table topics marathon, and it's not 1, 2, or 3. There were total 12 table topic speakers, and evaluating all those 12 table topic speakers, remembering their evaluations, their points. It's really great to see you, Smruti, giving such a great evaluation with all points which are required for a table topic speaker to follow. I don't have any suggestions for you, but really great job done. Give a big round of applause to Toastmasters meeting. Now, keeping time in interest, so I'd like to call upon our TAGL team. Toastmaster Maanvi, I hand over the stage to you to please let us know the timer report.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. I believe you can see the timer report on the screen. Can we get a thumbs up?
Yes, I do see.
So today, every single person who spoke are qualified, may it be the prepared speaker, table topic speaker, or the evaluator. These numbers that you can see are the table topics that Toastmasters Smruti evaluated as a table topic evaluator. So I have kept every single speech timing that she evaluated. I'll be sharing the report in the chat section for everyone. That was all from my side as the timer. General evaluator, the stage is all yours.
Thank you. Now let us quickly move on to our counter, Toastmaster Raja Balaji.
Thank you so much, General Elevator. I don't have screen share access. Host, can you give that access?
The screen share is on. Please try once.
I cannot share.
Can someone else confirm whether they can share who
Please
are
check
not the
now.
co-host?
Please check now, Toastmaster Raju.
Sorry, I cannot share the screen. Or I will put the image in chat. So, Maanvi, can you share with our audience?
Sure, we'll do that.
Okay, I want to congratulate Toastmaster Maanvi, Toastmaster Sudharma, and Toastmaster Devayani, Toastmaster Sana, Toastmaster Yogesh, Toastmaster Yogita, Toastmaster Smruti for using list number of filler words. Thank you so much, General Evaluator. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raja Balaji. So you can share the report onto the chat. Now moving ahead with other tag team. So I think we have a grammarian. I call upon a grammarian to take up the stage. Toastmaster Priyamvada.
Thank you, General Evaluators. So I'll be sharing my screen. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, we do see.
So the word of the day was used by Toastmaster Yogita and our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Atul. There are some improper use of grammar that evolved me as a person. Since it was used in the past form, it should have been that evolved me as a person. To get over the hang of the theme, to get the hang of the theme. That was it was like supposed to be in past, so which existed. That very few people, you don't need to put very two times, so which very few people. We didn't had we don't need to put past form, we didn't, so we didn't have. Now there were very good usages of vocabulary. These were feminist at heart, empathy, obliged, leverage, idealized, diverse representation, reinventing yourself, charity begins at home, male allies, transformative impact, zeal, you took the driver's seat. So everyone did a very good job. There are very less grammatical mistakes today. This is all I have to report. Over to the general evaluator. Thank you.
You're on mute.
I'm so sorry. So now let's move on to our listener, Toastmaster Jitender.
Yeah, since we are already late, so let me ask the top 3 questions. I hope everyone is ready and waiting for the food. So let me ask the first question. Who was the first female prime minister in the entire world? Toastmaster Atul.
Sorry, I can't remember the whole name. It starts with C.
Bandar Naik. Okay, great. So second question is, what is the theme of International Women's Day 2024? I think all women should know now. Yeah, anyone? Last 5 seconds. Okay, let me share the answer. It's invest in women, accelerate progress. And the final question is, what is the meaning of Wabi Sabi?
That's
achieving the perfection from our imperfections, something around that.
Yeah. Finding perfection among imperfections. So that's it from my end. Over to you, Toastmaster Karthik.
Thank you, Toastmasters Jiten. So give a big round of applause to all the TAGL team. So let me move on quickly with my G report. We have already crossed the time of our meeting, but I'll just share my general evaluation report. So the meeting started at time, and that is expected from every Toastmaster meeting, that no matter what happens, the meeting should start at time, and it started at time. And kudos to our Sergeant at Arms, Maanvi Kumar. So she made sure that all role takers were in the meeting before the meeting started. She also briefed the role takers before. She also was checking she was also checking the connections, audio connections, video checking. So it was AV check was done before the meeting started. So kudos to you. And now let me move on. So one recommendation I have to Toastmaster Maanvi is, I think you spoke about the ground rules. You spoke about the SRP and the tone. But I would like to also speak about the club's mission. So what is the club's mission? So that one thing I felt it was missing. And also a little bit pinch about the theme of today. Not too much to the extent, but little bit pinch about the theme of the day, so that it gets started, the meeting gets started, and people know like what theme we have it for today. Now moving on to our presiding officer. So presiding officer, what is expected from presiding officer are 3 main things. So main announcement. So you made an announcement that we had an ISC contest this Saturday. So you made that announcement. So other main factor of a presiding officer to let people know is the importance of Toastmasters, and you did let people know about the importance of Toastmasters, and then you introduced the Toastmaster of the day. So that's a great job done. And one more important factor for presiding officer is to introduce the guests. But as we did not have any guests today, so that's fine. So great job done, Toastmaster Sudharma as a presiding officer. Now coming to Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Atul, a great job done again as a Toastmaster. So Toastmaster, what is expected from Toastmaster is how well you manage the meeting. And I saw the meeting was run very smoothly, and how you engage people with your theme. And I saw you started engaging with your theme, with people, asking them few questions on how they would feel about what is exactly according to their terms of women empowerment, and who were those women who played the important role in their lives. So I totally agree with your engagement of your theme, and you carried out very well. And also you introduced all the role takers smoothly, and there was also a glitch in the meeting that one of our speakers dropped immediately, and you handled it very well with going directly to the table topics marathon. So you immediately change the structure of the meeting, which is very important, because that's how you tackle the challenges of the meeting. So sometimes emergencies do occur, and today's our speaker dropped due to some emergency, but you tackled that problem by immediately changing the structure of the meeting and calling on the table topics marathon. So give a big round of applause to our Toastmaster of the day.
a very great theme, and also a very, and you ran the meeting smoothly. And only one minor suggestion I have for you, Toastmaster Atul, is that so another main important factor for Toastmaster of the day to look after is how well you manage the meeting, and also how well you manage the time. So the table topics was expected to end at 8:55 as per the agenda. So, but you concluded the theme at 9:05, and I got the stage at, I think, 9:10 or somewhere around that. So I would just want you to look after the time slots allotted in the agenda. So when a Toastmaster of the day is on the stage, is on the screen, it's always better to also keep your agenda on the other side of the screen, so that you keep checking which slot comes at what time, and then you run the meeting as per the time. So as you can see, we are already over time. So that is one minor suggestion. But apart from that, a great job done, Toastmaster Atul. I mean, nobody could have done a better job on this Women's Day with your factual facts, which also, I mean, I didn't know much about whatever you said at the end conclusion about those programs Indian government has brought. So give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Atul for doing a great job as Toastmaster of the day. Now coming to speakers, I have already given, we had only one speaker, that is Toastmaster Monica. So already the evaluation has been done. And now let's move on quickly to the table topic master. So what are the key points for table topic master when they take on the stages? Let the importance of table topics should be set to all Toastmasters. So you did that. You mentioned the timing of the Toastmasters, timing of the table topics, which is very important for a table topic master to let people know, because there would be some guests joining in the meeting who might not be knowing the timing of table topics. So a great job done there. So and then your topics were so good and in line with the theme, which carried the theme from Toastmaster of the day throughout your table topic session. So great job done there with the table topics, with the kind of table topics you came up. And I think, I'm not sure whether you were prepared with so many topics, because we had prepared speakers, but still you were able to manage 12 table topics. So I think that was instant, or I'm not sure exactly whether you had so many topics, but kudos, great job done on that. And I think you were looking over the slots, or you were looking over the time slots given to you. So you also managed the time very well. So that is a great thing. So one minor suggestion for you is, so it's always good to paste the table topics on the chat immediately when you speak out to the table topic speakers, because sometimes the tabletop speakers might get the topic immediately when you speak out, or they also have a chance to look over the chat if they don't get the topic when you speak out. So you can share the topic on the chat. So give a big round of applause to our table topic master for conducting the conducting the table topic marathon instantly with 12 table topics. Now coming to, so that was all about today's general evaluation report with all the role takers, but we should not forget the role taker who arranges the meeting, that is our VP Education, Toastmaster Sudharma. So I got the briefing about the meeting way back before the meeting started. I got the briefing about all the role takers, and also I think all the introductions of all role takers, evaluation resource were shared to me much earlier. And also thanks to Toastmaster Maanvi as Sergeant at Arms. So she managed the meeting well before it started. So give a big round of applause to our VP Education, and as well as Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Maanvi and Toastmaster Sudharma. So that was a quick GE report, keeping time in mind. So back to you, Toastmaster Atul, of Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you for very crispy evaluation. Empowerment is a very important part of our life. Anybody needs empowerment, but women need extra, because there's a lot of awareness generation is required, capacity building is required, and also focused intervention is required. So I would like to hand over the charge to the presiding officer of the day, to continue with this meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Atul. Now we have polls for TT. Please vote. We have 4 more to go for TT's best TT speaker. Please vote. And meanwhile, I would like to get feedback from Toastmaster Nina. Would you like to give your feedback on today's meeting? Oh, she is not available. Toastmaster Yogesh? Toastmaster
Yes.
Yogesh, please give some feedback on our meeting.
It was very good. The way it was handled was very good. I was also impressed by the way it was handled when you guys realized that the speakers who were supposed to speak today are not there, and all of a sudden one person has to log out. The way immediately Atul changed the agenda of the meeting, it was very impressive. Yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yogesh. I hope to see you on camera most. That is, I want to see you in camera in future meetings also. We want to see you. Hope you will consider it. And then what about Toastmaster Jasprit? Do you have any?
Yeah, Toastmaster Sudharma. I was just writing in the chat box only. Great crisis management experience today. Hats off to everybody, whether it is the TTM or the TTE or the PO or the TMOD, everybody. It was beautiful, wonderful experience. Team coordination could be seen in that. That was great. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jasprit. Okay, we have one role polling to be done. Let me quickly go through it. Best auxiliary role player. Please vote on best auxiliary role player. Toastmaster Jitender, how was the meeting? After a long time, I see you.
Yeah, I think it's a different experience because I never expected that we'll have a table topic marathon, and how Smruti has given her feedback, remembering all 12 speakers and their areas of improvement, recommendation. I think that's amazing. I would say we have taken this meeting to the next level where impromptu we have taken up the new roles and then adjusted according to the situation. So yeah, I think this is absolutely a different grade.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jitender. Now I have the polls ready, results ready. Any guesses for best TT speaker? Today, best TT speaker is Toastmaster Priyamvada. Toastmaster Priyamvada, congratulations. There were a lot of speeches, but they have tied. Toastmaster Priyamvada got 1 vote. Others don't discourage. You have done a great job. For best role player, any guesses? Today we have TMOD Atul, TTM Yogita, and Toastmaster Karthik. Today, best role player was Toastmaster Yogita, table topic master. Shall we have a big round of applause? What about favorite evaluator? Today, best evaluator is Toastmaster Smruti. Toastmaster Smruti, congratulations. And best auxiliary role player. Today, best auxiliary role player is timer, Toastmaster Maanvi. Suddenly, she took the role and did a marvelous job, 12 speakers, and how did she manage? I don't know. How did she updated the timer hits? Thank you, Toastmaster Maanvi. With this, I will like to conclude today's meeting, and we will meet again at Thursday, 7 p.m. at Gabbys International Toastmasters Club. Thank you all and good night. See you.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Good